Well, a very good afternoon and welcome from the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. It is time for the Mexico City Grand Prix. We race at this track for the 22nd time in a World Championship Grand Prix. It's 60 years since we first came here in a non-championship race. It's a weekend of celebration wherever you look, and a carnival atmosphere and packed crowds too. 372,000 just under packing into the circuit throughout the weekend, and the name of Checo has been chanted by 372,000 fans, trust me. 2.67 miles this circuit, third shortest on the calendar, and we packed 3 DRS zones into it to give us more chances of overtaking. It's about 0.6 seconds a lap of extra pace if you've got that DRS. You take your lap distance at full throttle for 68% of the lap, and there's an 811 metre charge down to turn 1. And this is 2021, Valtteri Bottas getting spun around by Daniel Ricciardo. You get plenty of incidents at that first corner. Nikita Mazepin and Esteban Ocon in last year's race. Esteban Ocon going round the outside and then getting that inside line into the next right-hander. Overtaking possibilities down at 4 and 5 too. And Hamilton and Perez, what a great battle that was 12 months ago. Sergio Perez being roared on by the crowd to try and keep Lewis Hamilton at bay at times, and becoming the first Mexican driver to stand on the podium in his home race. Here are the 3 tyre compounds for this afternoon. It's the C4, the soft, the C3, the medium, and the C2, the hard. Now, Pirelli say it's a 2-stop race. The teams say could be a 1-stop race. Mixture of strategies maybe coming up then, and a risk of rain later in the day at about 40%. Here then is the starting grid, and it's Lance Stroll, whose birthday yesterday was spoiled by a 3-place grid penalty, and Kevin Magnussen, who gets a 5-place grid penalty on the back row. The 2 Williams were the slowest qualifiers, Nicholas Latifi 18th and Alex Albon 17th. Ahead of these comes Mick Schumacher and Sebastian Vettel, setting identical times. Mick did his first, that's why he's ahead. Ahead of those two, the 2 Alpha Tauris of Yuki Tsunoda, out qualifying his teammate Pierre Gasly for the 8th time this season. And then comes Daniel Ricciardo, who missed out by 5/100ths of a second on Q3, and Joe GRAN knew his best qualifying since the summer break. 2 Alpines line astern, Fernando Alonso into Q3 here for the first time ever, just ahead of his teammate Ocon. Charles Leclerc starts 7th ahead of Lando Norris, who's 8th, and that equals his best start in Mexico City. Valtteri Bottas, his best start since Miami, a great effort to come 6th. Carlos Sainz 5th here for Ferrari, and it's Sergio Perez starting 4th for the 2nd year running in Mexico. Lewis Hamilton equaling his season best, and the 2 Mercedes in the top 3 for the first time this season. George Russell starts 2nd, and it's Max Verstappen on pole for a 6th time in 2022 and a 19th career pole, and this the 15th